So if you're gonna call yourself DeathGunz, you gotta be ready to take that that edginess.
Speaking of edginess, we got Ness on stream. Wow, perfect flawless transition by the commentator.
Let's go, we did it.
We did it, boys. All right, let's get it.
FriedEagle, one of the, I would say, staple carry mains, just because from what I've seen, he's really just been on that grind, learning that character ever since it came out, and really loving it. Oh, I wasn't sure if that was gonna spike right there. And we're seeing another Ness. Maybe he's gonna take a few things he saw from Menos. Maybe Menos can learn a few things from him just by watching them play. That's also another thing to keep in consideration for how these players' bracket is gonna go. But right now, FriedEagle is really putting up all that percent and almost bringing Ness to that kill percent.
Yeah.
But Ness, I think these projectiles, it can be a little painful for Terry to find an opening of his own. But it doesn't seem to be too big of a problem because these confirms are right on deck. Jab, jab, power dunk, you know it. It's coming, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh yeah, and it deals a whole heck of a lot of percent, and even when stale, it'll just eventually kill. So it's one of those bread and butter low combos that you can get that will really put in a lot of mileage for Terry.
Yeah, because it works at pretty much all percent because it's only out of jabs.
And you're also going to see, as soon as Terry's going to be sent off stage, you're going to see a lot of those up Bs because the tail of the up B can actually get the edge guard.
That ain't a power dunk!
Ooh. This time, switching it up, it's almost as he was listening to us and he was like, you know what, I can do different stuff. I can go for some flash.
He just hit him with the it's correct, Buster Lou.
Buster Lou.
Oh, I feel like he was just trying to hit him with that down tilt to catch a landing, but the cross up there with the auto turnaround just backfired at this very moment. That's how it looked like to me. Good stuff on DeathGunz being able to take advantage of that. But right now, still almost a stock down just because of that 88%. But again, it ain't over until it really is, just because we've seen it earlier. Menace lived to like 180 with Ness, which is not something you would tend to see, but it can happen. Until that stock is gone, it means nothing.
Oh, I saw him going for that down air edge guard, actually. That would have been a talk for FriedEagle's.
Just slightly higher, the dare was connecting, and that could have been devastating right around the
Yep, a true input on the... I don't even know what the name of that move is. I'm not gonna lie. Good stuff by FriedEagle's, taking a nice stock lead here, and DeathGunz has some work to do to get this back.
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna let it go wide as he crossed it. Oh my god. I don't think he was expecting it. He was going for the landing, but he could have hit him midair, and that would have been insane.
Let's see here.
Yeah, pretty much a full stock ahead now. He needs to close it, and DeathGunz also just get the kill now and try to get that extra mileage, because this could be it. Yep.
Good stuff from FriedEagle's right there.
Just like that. FriedEagle taking game one. Really solid stuff, getting these really high damage out of the confirms. And that raw Buster Wolf, I was not expecting it to come out right there.
Yeah.
But he just caught the landing and went for it. Got the early kill. Like, good stuff, FriedEagles.
Good stuff.
But it ain't over, because now it comes with the counter pick too, and DeathGunz, after playing the game, could also adapt to a few things that we saw FriedEagles do.
Yeah, I think a lot of what DeathGunz want to focus on, he was going for a lot of those high recoveries above the ledge, which is understandable, because when you grab the ledge versus Terry, you end up in a very scary ledge trap situation. So it's very tempting to go for those high recoveries. Maybe he'll want to complement that style of play with maybe a stage that has platforms, so that he can maybe has extra options to recover. But it seemed like the FD was kind of putting him in a spot where he wanted to do that high recovery, but kept getting ledge trap anyway.
That is something I also want to touch on. I never thought I would say that, but he needs to do more PK fire. Use that projectile. The Shotos in general, including Terry, just don't do super well against projectiles. So he needs to be able to just zone him out a little more, put more pressure on him, so that he cannot just run in, start pressuring shield, and get these easy combo, the confirms, the bread and butter, that just does like 40-50%.
force Terry to go in the air where he's not as strong and try to get some multi-hits on him. That would be the play. They're actually back on FD though.
Yeah, well, I think FG really is the better pick right here for DeathGunz. It's really more a bother of he needs to use FD for what it's good and use these projectiles rather than try and box out against Terry. Because if you're trying to box out against Terry, I'm sorry, but we're talking about Terry. He's gonna be the one winning all these trades.
Okay.
Especially with the spot dodge cancel, as we just see it.
Oh.
Right there, coming clutch, getting the punish on that whip grab. Right now, it is a lot more closer than the first game right now, but it is still only the first stock. And momentum could shift at any point in this. And falling out of the jab power dunk, it is something that can happen.
Especially Ness being a floaty, he does have more opportunities to kind of slip out of there. Another raw Buster Wolf. This time though it was across the stage, so DeathGunz gets to hang on to the stock.
Yeah, if that was anywhere else on the stage, that was just stock gone. Right now, oh, he needs to get rid of that go because that does a lot of percent and definitely a lot of kill confirms that can come out of it. Oh no!
That was a big push.
Oh, that was, I'm not gonna lie, a bit of spaghetti right there.
Yeah.
I thought he was just gonna go for a straight up smash attack to not try and whip it, but he tried to get a little cheeky and almost missed his kill opportunity.
Oh, that's a lot of percent right there.
Yeah, when that go is on, you need to be careful and you gotta get rid of it ASAP. And just like that, finally getting rid of it. Only 56%. Not something that Ness cannot overcome with a little grab, down throw, fair, and whatnot.
Getting rid of go is a top priority, and especially what's hard too is that some characters kill early enough to prevent Terry from getting go at all. But yeah. Ness isn't necessarily one of those characters. He does need to get into those 100% and higher in order to kill Terry.
He's not a character that necessarily struggles at killing, but it's more like he kills at 120, and at 120 you're already past the go.
Yeah. He does have the B option to kill early, but that's extremely high risk, high reward.
That felt disrespectful. Just mashing jab there, and DeathGunz ended up running into it. Like that was just no. That's not okay. FriedEagle. It tells me that FriedEagle's kind of feeling himself right now.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's got a good percent lead here. He's 1-0 in the set. And his so far, he's been turtling a lot, keeping a strong ground game with good stage positioning. And it's been working for him.
These PK Flash coming in from DeathGunz, like, they're always at the right place at the right time, but they don't get detonated fast enough. But he always places them, and Terry ends up going across it and not getting punished for it. And right there, that F smash really just taking that stock and no go on deck because of that, and looking really good for DeathGunz. There you go, a bit more projectile, and look at all that percent that just got killed.
It only took a few seconds for DeathGunz to make a statement of his own and get him back into the net. Oh lord!
Oh.
Wow. I mean, I think he went for it a few times, and sometimes you just need to kind of ease yourself into that situation to really like hit it the way you want to. That's kind of what we saw from DeathGunz, finally hitting that PK Flash, and just a clutch comeback on his part.
Oh yeah, definitely. I thought that was just getting out of hand, but FriedEagle might have gotten a little too cheeky. DeathGunz started bringing out the projectile, and he just ran away with that last stock. Like, that only took a couple seconds, and that's it. Like, I think probably, I want to say 10, 15 at most, and like that, the stock was just gone from 0 to death.
That was his his potential last winner's stock as well, because he was on his last stock, one stock behind, and from there, if you lose that stock, you're going to losers. So when you're feeling that pressure, it can really elevate you to that next level where you're going to be making those big plays. Yeah, and that's what we saw from DeathGunz.
When you're in these last stock situations, a lot of players either crumble or just step up their game, and we can see right there, DeathGunz definitely one of these players that just step it up like to another level whenever he's got his back against the wall.
Right. And now, let's see what stage do we think we're going to be blessed with here for Game 3?
Well, I hope we don't get another Battlefield, because clearly FriedEagle isn't with Terry isn't the character that benefits the most out of it in this matchup, because like we just saw, projectiles can be very, very bad for him. And just like that, we're getting in. I can't wait to see which stage we're actually going on. The counter pick is in FriedEagle's hands, and it is.
Survey says town and city, which is an appropriate pick for Terry. The geyser, the power geyser, which we haven't seen a whole lot of in the set yet, is going to kill off the top earlier. So good pick.
That is very true. He's just going for different kill options, and that's really good because it is kill options that he hasn't really showed yet.
Yeah. He's gonna have some tricks up his sleeve. However, DeathGunz taking an early percent lead.
Definitely right now, just taking that extra damage. But again, FriedEagle is just striking back right now, 72 to 70. It's basically back to even, and the platform's just left. Tonight is just a big final destination.
Blow for blow, and again, we're seeing the high recovery. FriedEagle's not letting DeathGunz dip out of that.
And oh, they're raw power dunk, but ended up not getting punished for it and just landing the jab power dunk, get that extra damage, and now DeathGunz is pretty much in kill position. But it's not like FriedEagle is that far away from it. These two players are right now, like, you can tell they want to stay in winners. They're trying to feel each other, trying to get the other to baiting them, try to get them to do something unsafe, and it wasn't really happening. He just ends up getting the burst option with the dash attack to get the kill.
That will be DeathGunz's first stock. He'll want to be, now we're going back to the FD transformation.
Oh! He tried to go for the read there.
Why did that Buster Wolf not hit?
I think he was just recovering. I think he checked on the ground or something. And it ended up pushing him. Now, as we mentioned, he needs to get rid of that go. Went for the PK flash again. It really feels like, oh, no tech.
But the PK Flash did its job, because even though it didn't hit, it pressured FriedEagles to do the low recovery option, and that gave an opening for DeathGunz to get the edge.
Yeah, I'm just surprised to see that out of a net, because these are more the kind of things you will see out of a Lucas going with a PK Ice.
That's true.
But now he's basically using the PK Flash as a PK Ice. Now try to send him on the platforms, get him in a bad spot to recover.
I'm sure all our Lucas mains are screaming at us, and they're like, "It's PK freeze!"
Yeah, that's true. I said ice. I'm sorry about that one.
It's all good. Too much terminology in this game. Trust.
Yeah, there's too many PKs.
Too many PKs. Yo, for real, let's see some good pressure coming in from DeathGunz. Although both characters are in kill percent right now.
Yeah, he is bringing it back, but the thing is, Terry doesn't struggle to kill, especially with that go meter on. Oh, the guys are going the wrong way. I think that's just a side effect of the input being done not 100% clean.
Yeah. And that can be especially harder online for Terry, getting those true inputs down. It's kind of the same struggle that the Shotos have when they play online.
Oh, it's more about getting the confirms, because getting the inputs themselves, like once you start doing it, like it doesn't change anything. It's just getting the confirms into these inputs. Like, reacting to that is definitely a lot harder. Like that, FriedEagle needs to take it. Ooh, we see him panicking a little. Ends up going right above that PK fire. There's no way that was calculated. I
just zooming over, not me either. I don't believe it, but you know, it might be natural knowledge that FriedEagle has as well.
It could be, but I refuse to believe it.
I refuse to believe it.
So, nonetheless, this does bring FriedEagle back into a good spot, because that game was looking like it might be running away from him. But that burst option.
Oh, the PK Suban! The madman, DeathGunz, running it back from the 1-0 deficit and taking the set.
Oh no. They're really just getting clipped by that PK Thunder. Dropping him down into it. Like, oh, that was painful. Rough.